Hello and welcome fans from all over to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. In tonight's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles will be facing off against Southeastern Illinois College. Southeastern Illinois College stands at 7-2 on this season and also came off two back-to-back wins. One win against Lincoln Lands Community College at a score of 75-70, and also against Oakland City University at a score of 115-102. Very interesting night for Pensacola as three of our senior captains, A.J. Ward, Christian Porter, as well as Austin Lewis, are coming towards the peak of 1,000 points in their total careers. A.J. Ward just 2 field goals away from that mark. Christian Porter just around 15 points from that mark. And also Austin Lewis, the 3-point shooter from Pensacola, Florida, right around 2 3-pointers from that mark. I'll be alongside Coach Sellers for this matchup. We're going to kick it over to Braden Motter, our PA announcer for the pregame ceremonies. And the next voices you will be hearing is Alvin Chapman and Coach Sellers. We'll be back momentarily. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the Southeastern Illinois College Falcons and your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the national anthem. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for giving Southeastern safety as they came. Lord, we pray that these guys will play hard tonight, keep them safe from injury, and help us as fans to say and do everything that honor and glorifies you. In your name, amen. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Starting tonight for Southeastern Illinois, number 1, Noah Curry. Number 4, Amir Span. Number 5, Brandon Anthony. Number 23, Jermarco Brewers. Number 32, Bryce Simpson. The Falcons are led by Coach Sam Swinford. And now the starting lineup for your Pensacola Christian College Eagles. At guard, a junior from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, number 0, Brantley Koski. At guard, a senior from Jacksonville, Florida, number 2, Christian Porter. A forward, a senior from Pensacola, Florida, number 3, A.J. Ward. At guard, a senior from Pace, Florida, number 15, Austin Lewis. And at forward, a sophomore from Burleson, Texas, number 50, Liam Gertz. The Eagles are led by Coach Jason Bell with assistant coaches Micah Conlon and Mark Getch.
Hello and welcome, fans from all over, to the second game in the second half of the 2023 season. I am Alvin Chapman. Alongside me, 2022 and 2021, the first person of the season, Coach of the Year, Coach Sellers, as we tip it off in center court. Coach, great to see you.
Thanks, Al. Hey, man, love being here. Looking forward to a great game tonight. Our guys have been playing pretty well, so I'm hoping for a good one tonight.
Bryce Simpson wins the tip-off, and the Falcons take over. Brandon Anthony with the short jumper cannot draw iron. Pensacola will take over.
Yeah, pretty solid D right there, so hoping we stay at that. Looking forward to a good night, Al. Hoping we get 3 guys that top 1,000 points tonight.
A great night last night as you win the overtime thriller against Campbellsville University of Harrodsburg, and A.J. Ward kicks things off with a drive towards the basket. Floater in the lane for the Falcons, and that is good for number 1, Noah Curry. A lot of early scoring here so far, Coach.
Yeah, it is. Pretty solid right there. We want to defensively, hopefully we can keep him out of the middle on the dribble drive. That'd be nice.
A.J. Ward now 2 more points away from him, marking the 1,000th point. Here is Austin Lewis from downtown. No good.
That was a really good look. Love the new lights in our gym. Things are bright in here. That was a good look. Austin ain't going to miss that often.
Miss down low for the Falcons. That's Jamarco Bruce. And Pensacola will take over. Here is Christian Porter, also 15 points away from 1,000 himself. Lewis works inside and finds Gertz in the corner for a 3. No good. Liam Gertz with 17 points in his last outing against Trinity Baptist. Anthony drives inside and misses the go-ahead layup.
Pretty good pace for us right there, though. We seem to be getting kind of the looks we want, which is, I think, as the game moves on, is going to be great. So,
great trailing there by Liam Gertz, and he lays it off the glass for 2.
Yeah, good baseline drive by CP. Find that guy filling that space in that middle. That was a nice look, nice finish.
They hand it off to Curry, guarded by Christian Porter. He lets a 3 fly, no good, rebounded by Koski.
The last few times defensively, it kind of looks like we're forcing him into some shots they don't want. If they shoot him that quick all night, I think that's something that we're going to really benefit from, and our pace is going to be right where we want it.
Christian Porter runs to the corner and now has 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lewis, opposite corner for a 3, just rims out the rim.
Just in and out right there, that's all right.
Anthony in transition, goes corner, finds a man for a 3 for his own. That is no good for Amir Span. Lewis trying to respond, finds a wide open Porter for a triple of his own, and he connects from long range.
Already you can tell that Southeastern struggles a little bit right now to find matchups on the weak side in transition. There's a good find right there hitting CP on the weak side. Pensacola
now standing confident with a 5-point win. Lead rather, here's Porter all by himself on a fast break, and he converts to 2.
Yeah, good timeout by their coach right here, regroup them a little bit.
He leads all scorers with 5 points. Pensacola now standing confidently with a 7-point lead. Alvin Chapman and Coach Sellers will be back momentarily. Alvin Chapman alongside with Coach Sellers with the ladies basketball team now standing at 11-6 on the season. Wonderful win last night, Coach.
Yeah, it was, man. Thanks, Al. Y'all did a good job calling it. It's a great game. We were a little sloppy, but I'm telling you, us and Harrodsburg really got after it, really put on a good game, and we were fortunate to get that overtime win last night, high-scoring game.
That was Amir Span working inside with the spin move. Cuts the deficit to 5. Colin Wilkerson checking into the contest. for A.J. Ward at the break. Koski trying to drive baseline, loses possession. It will remain here with Pensacola.
Yeah, Al, I think one thing that you see right here is with A.J. going out early, and he'll probably come back real quick. Just Coach Bell trying to manage the minutes of the starters who've been playing a heavy load and taking him out early, probably sitting for about a minute, then bring him back in.
They inbound it to Wilkerson, and they rotated all the way to the inbounder, Austin Lewis, who misses his third three-point try.
3 pretty good looks by him. Feet were set each time. So
here is Anthony going downhill straight to the cup, just short. Lewis the rebound. Lewis spinning through a lot of traffic, trying to find a cutting Koski, maintains possession. Finds Wilkerson, back to Lewis. Kind of walked away with a travel there. Gertz trying to get the shuffle pass to Wilkerson, no good. Anthony in transition, lays it off the glass and good.
Yeah, we've got to clean it up again a little bit right here. The last 2 possessions been a little sloppy, and we're kind of just getting a little out of sync. So it's maybe a good set play, get a good look right here. Looks like Austin's calling for some setup here.
They get it to Wilkerson. Back to Lewis. Koski with 8 remaining, and picks up the traveling violation.
Yeah, we're a little stagnant on offense. You know, you can tell it's a little dead in here right now, and the pace of play is a little bit quiet, just as far as everybody running up and down, and it's just causing everything to be a little stagnant on both ends, both teams. Hopefully everything will pick up energy-wise a little bit, and we'll see some better flow and better basketball.
Jamarco Bruce will exit the contest for number 3, Ben Carroll, who has the ball in the corner, picks up his dribble, guarded tightly by Wilkerson. Anthony takes the screen by Simpson and will load up for a jumper, way short. Porter tries to go quickly to Gertz. Back to Lewis for a triple of his own. He connects on one.
Big shot right there.
He now has 3 more points away from 1,000. 25% from perimeter in the first. Carroll flies through for the rebound, hard off the glass, no good.
I tell you, if Austin gets a 3 right here, it's going in.
Here is Porter. He leads all scorers so far with 5 points. Lewis now 3 points away from breaking 1,000. Porter goes quickly to Gertz. Can't reach to it. In the hands of Lewis. Short baseline jumper, no good. Rebounded by Carroll. Anthony swings it over to Curry. Back to Anthony. Works inside. Finds Curry for a 3 of his own, no good. On the floor for it, Lewis regains it. Let's see if he can get repaid for his efforts.
Pretty good hustle. If we can see a little bit more movement by White on this end, a little bit more backside. Just a little stagnant. Everybody's not moving and filling up just right. But we'll clean that up. Just like we talked about AJ sitting for about a minute and a half and coming back. We're doing that, and you see Austin go out, and Austin will probably get a rest for a little bit, then he'll be back as well.
Ward back into the contest. Also number 25, Aaron Wagner, the transfer from Spurgeon College.
Really like what Coach Bell's doing with the substitutions right here. I think it's a good call, kind of how he's working his unit, so hopefully that works out for us.
One more to the Spurgeon transfer, and misses everything.
Yeah, that was a tough shot right there, but hey, he's not been getting a lot of minutes lately, and I think that would have been big for his confidence, but I hope Wagner will just stay at it, and then the kid can really shoot it and he can play, so hoping for a big game from him tonight.
Amari Wales also checked into the contest here for the Falcons, the second leading scorer for this ball club. Fading jumper good for Brandon Anthony.
That was a tough move right there. Pretty solid D. He had to hit a little fadeaway in the lane, so pretty good D. Good, better offense.
The sophomore averages 15 points per contest and cuts the deficit to 4. Koski for the pull-up jumper, too strong. Carroll saves it and finds Anthony. Pass ahead to Amir Spann and right out of his hands.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy right there, and Southeastern did a pretty good job defensively and got that rebound, and I'm sure their coach would like to see him clean up that break a little bit.
Porter will advance it past the half-court line and quickly find Ward. Ward, with 2 defenders, goes right at the cup and embraces the foul.
Yeah, he's got a chance right here to get his 1,000th point, knock both these free throws down. Speaking of that, we mentioned earlier that Austin Lewis and A.J. Ward's high school coach, Zach Worley's here tonight.
That is really cool for him to witness this moment of his two players, who I believe he coached for all 4 years in high school.
Well, he coached him in high school, and he drove over from Jacksonville to watch him tonight, and hopefully they can get their 1,000th point. So hopefully A.J. knocks this one down right here and gets his, and then the next jumper from Austin will get his.
Very ironic. I was talking to A.J. Ward. He said he wanted his 1,000th point to come at the free throw line, and the possibilities are available here. Don't want to have the broadcaster's curse in this moment here. That would be very
unfortunate. He ain't worried about the jinx. He's about to make this.
Let's see if your confidence avails, and indeed it does. Congratulations for A.J. Ward for embracing your 1,000th career point.
Good job, A.J. He's had a really good career here. He's been a first-team All-Region a couple years. He's a really good player. Really proud to see him do that. And I'd like to see Austin hit it tonight and CP. That'd be awesome.
That'd be great to just knock all of them out the way to alleviate that pressure for the remainder of the season, Coach.
Yeah, you can get that pressure off of you just a little bit. I hope on camera, I wish we could get the picture. His brother's holding up a really good picture of AJ across the court from us from a number of years ago.
Very funny picture as Alexander checks back into the game as well as Lewis.
Yeah, Josh Alexander. Josh has been playing really well on the road. Been watching all their games and hoping for a big game from him tonight.
Wales with the jumper, no good. In the hands now of Ward. Ward averaging 3 rebounds per contest, also averaging roughly around 15 points per game as he loses the ball on the trip to the basket. Here's Anthony, and that's a rejection there by Gertz. Wales another try from long range. That was actually short. The 2-point jumper, though, good.
Yeah, put on the line. The ref's letting it go a little bit tonight. I mean, they only called 1 foul so far in the first 8 minutes, and there's been a lot of contact, a lot of grabbing on the drive, so hopefully they'll clean it up a little bit, and I think the overall basketball play will clean up a little bit.
Lewis with the step back,
Good
step
take.
through,
Good take.
and gets the finish for Lewis.
Good take.
Beautiful basketball there by Austin Lewis.
Yeah, pretty good spacing overall by the Eagles on offense that time that allowed that dribble drive action.
He is now 2 points away, and the Falcons respond. There goes Wales. We mentioned he is their second leading scorer coming off the bench with 13 points a contest. Lewis will drive to the basket, open lane, and braces the contact. And there goes 1,000 there for Austin Lewis.
Love to see that right there. Great. Hey, I'm glad to see him get his 1,000th point right there, but that was really cool and a great finish. We really need it too. So
another alleviating moment for this ball club. Congratulations to Austin Lewis, your future son-in-law, for embracing 1,000 points.
Yes, he is engaged to my daughter, and that was a good finish right there.
Very good finish, very good ball player, and beautiful play to attack the basket. Pensacola now leads by 6 points. Now one more senior to reach 1,000. Could it possibly come in this ball game, Coach?
It is. I think CP's going to get it tonight. He's resting right now. I think he comes back in, gets a couple open jump shots, and then probably gets it early second half. That's what I'm looking forward to tonight.
Coach, of course we have these amazing moments, but how much more of it is it a priority to get the win tonight?
Oh, well, it's always the priority to get the win. But when you can kind of get those couple things out of the way, because it's definitely on those players in the coach's mind, because, I mean, it's a great career stat and just a really great thing for them. But when you can get that out of the way early and you're already in the lead, it just makes for a whole lot better night and better pace. And I think what you're going to see now is overall better basketball. And I think we could maybe pull away from him here.
Long range for Lewis in the corner! And what a response after breaking 1,000!
It's almost like after you hit that mark, you hit that milestone mark for those guys. Now it's like the pressure's off and they're just going to play and the offense is just going to flow.
Lewis, the first player to reach double digits, now with 10 points. And Amari Wales with a great attack to the basket.
That was a nice take. That spin move and elevation in the lane, that was a nice one.
Here goes Fike, drives to the basket, head down just off the rim. Great rebound there by Gertz for the second chance opportunity. Ward to the basket, rewards Fike for his efforts. Corner three, no good. Rebound by Carroll.
Yeah, Fike had a couple really good looks right there. The offense really worked well for his first take. He needs to capitalize.
Devin Rankin drives to the basket, misses the layup, but will remain here northbound with the Falcons.
It will stay here, yes. I thought we might get the travel right there, but I think he kept his pivot. So, well, at least the refs thought so. That's all that matters. So.
Noah Curry will check back into the contest here for the Falcons. And they find Wales guarded by Alexander. Wales spin move inside. And goes corner to Rankin. 3 on the way. No good. Found it in the hands of Carroll. Gets both defenders up in the air and lays it up for 2.
Yeah, that was a nice, strong take. And smart. Good footwork.
Alexander pass to Lewis out of his hands. And Mdek for the check-in.
Yeah, interesting to see Phil tonight. Really excited about some of the things he's done earlier on the first half of the year. So interested to see how he plays and what kind of energy he plays with.
Ward gets a move on his man and in the hands of the Falcons.
Last 2 possessions been a little sloppy. We need to clean that up because then it leads to a wide open jump shot on the other end.
Wales jumper, no good. Right in the hands of Caleb Raymer. Another second chance opportunity in favor of the Falcons, but erased that away by a great offensive foul drew by Austin Lewis.
Yeah, he cut off the baseline nicely that time and took the contact, and so that was nice.
Alexander will advance it with Porter to his right of him. Koski will also come to the table. Pensacola showing a lot of flex cuts down low. They find Lewis in the hands now of Mdek.
Yeah, several flex actions right there, and I felt like, and we tried to force that one. I thought we missed AJ on the first flex, and then it got sloppy. Thought the offense looked good for about the first 20 seconds, then just kind of fell apart.
Alexander will come out the contest in the game. Now comes Koski, the sophomore.
Yeah, next time I'd like to see Josh when he comes back in play with a little bit more energy, get up and down a little bit more.
Jumper good for Amari Wales. 2 points shy of double digits. Rotated over to Koski. Guarded by Wales, now in the hands of A.J. Ward. Lewis will take a 3. That's good. Defender in his face knocks it down with confidence.
We needed that, and that was a big shot right there. Offense was struggling a little bit, a little stagnant, but we just need somebody to make a big shot.
Great job by A.J. Ward reading the defender.
Great hustle. Great
ball right in my hand as well.
Good catch. Good catch. You saved me there. One thing I'd like to see the Eagles do a little bit better on offense is we're pushing the sideline break well, but we're just a little slow in making the decision to get the ball back to the trail to attack weak side. So I'd like to see us make a quick, better decision on that. And then defensively, let's keep them out of the middle.
Curry finds Raymer for a 3. Too long. Porter will push it. Finds a trailing Lewis. Pass spin to Porter. He fades and hits. Difficult shot. And A.J. Ward, rather Christian Porter, will knock down the long 3.
That's right. So he's 7 away from 1,000. Looking forward to that. It's a big shot. And we just talked about that. I just talked about that to push the ball up. We pushed the ball up quick. He threw the ball right back to the trail, quicker to Austin. Austin drove the gap, and then CP filled up. So the ball moved a little bit quicker, and we didn't hold it on that sideline break too long.
The Pensacola offense firing on all cylinders. We will step aside momentarily. Eight minutes remaining in the first half of basketball. Alvin Chapman alongside National Coach of the Year and possibly the back-to-back may be in the workings as well, Coach Jared Sellers.
I don't know about that, but looking forward to how we finish our second half of the season with our girls team, and then looking forward to tonight how our guys finish this. Love to see our guys have around 42 to 44 points at halftime. That'd be awesome. I think we walk into halftime with a 20-point lead. Oh, good D, Brantley, good D.
forces a tough shot. No good for Wales. And the possession will remain for Pensacola as the rebound falls out the hand of Emdek.
That was good one-on-one D right there. Just kind of locked down. Really, the bench got fired up. Everybody got hyped up a little bit, so that was nice.
Let's see if the Eagles can reward the defensive stand. Emdek goes inside to Ward. Hand off to Porter. Tries to find Ward. Ends up in his hands. Another three for Lewis. No good. Emdek somehow keeps it alive. Skip pass intended to Lewis. Intercepted.
Yeah, I think they were trying to be a little too unselfish. CP might have passed up one. Nice job, going the other way.
Very veteran play there made by A.J. Ward,
Yeah, he stepped
stepping
up.
in place of Curry.
Yeah, he stepped right up, took that. That was nice. And then we mentioned this earlier, Coach Bell is definitely focused on rotation, making sure the guys get a few minutes here and there. And A.J. comes out, he'll rest for about a minute, minute and a half, come right back out and be able to finish the half strong.
Wilkerson and Gertz will come back into the contest. Gertz, a recent transfer from Arlington Baptist this season, averaging 10 points along with 7 rebounds.
Yeah, and he kind of fits in really well to the offense that Coach Bell's implementing here and the spacing. And he's really more of a 3, and we're running him more at 5, and so that kind of fits into what Coach Bell likes.
Backdoor to Wilkerson, just misses it. Tries to keep it alive, and indeed he does! Colin Wilkerson!
Very fortunate there, very fortunate. He cut real well, so I'm glad he got rewarded with the bucket there.
Curry will drive, no good. Carroll hits the hardwood very intensely.
Yeah, he got undercut just a little bit, but got the call for it. It was a good rebound by him.
Foul on Noah Curry. Will set out a baseline out of bounds play for the Falcons. Pensacola leading by 11. Curry will take a 3. Jumps off the rim, no good. Foul on number 4. Amir Span. Believe that was a loose ball foul, Coach.
Yeah, I think that's what they called. I think it might have been just baseline out of bounds that time. It looked like they were going to call something, and I think they just end up giving us the ball. Really like how wide. We've been doing this a lot over the last couple weeks, how wide we're spreading the court. It's allowing our guards a little bit more room to work, and you see the offense being a little bit better and opening the door for cuts and more actions.
Porter will take another 3. Can't get the shooter's roll. Rebounded by Carroll. Anthony will attack the rim and kick it to Raymer. Anthony works inside, finds Curry, gets to the paint, finds Anthony in the corner. One more pass to Carroll, right out of his hands. What a foul.
That was a good call. I heard Southeastern's coach right there. He was really calling that offense one more. They swung the ball real well, and they're just a little slow on that one more, and their coach is really calling for it. So I know he's going to be kind of harping on that at timeouts and halftime to make that extra one just a little sooner.
Wagner as well as Ward will come to the table here for Pensacola. Carroll's first free throw try, good. Ben Carroll, the freshman out of Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Yeah, and you see the same substitution right there where you see Wagner and Ward coming in and Wilkerson and Lewis coming off, and it's just finding that good rotation of about 8 or 9 men deep and then keeping everybody rested. Really like what Coach Bell is doing with that, and I think the coaching staff there has really got a good plan for tonight.
Successful trip for Carroll as he knocks down both free throws. He now has 4. Koski drives, and Curry picks up the foul.
Good set right there by the Eagles. A little on-ball screen roll and fill up by the guard on the outside, create the space.
This will set up an out-of-bounds play here for Porter. Here's Gertz. Ward loses it, and it'll be Falcons ball.
Yeah, the Falcons have a couple calls haven't went their way the last few possessions, and they're getting a little frustrated, but they're working so hard. If they'll just stay in it and stay focused, I think this is going to be a really good ball game in the second half.
Wales will accelerate it, guarded by Koski. Takes a screen from Raymer. Carroll back to Wales. Wales will take another short jumper. He loves that move there.
That peak release jumper, when he's getting he's finished a few in the lane, elevating, and then his jump shot, nice high. He really liked that jump shot.
He now has 10 points. And it's a foul on Ben Carroll. His second team. Bryce Simpson, the 6'9 sophomore, will check into the ball game, as well as Jamarco Bruce for the Falcons. And Lewis will check in for Christian Porter.
Yeah, let Christian go, maybe get a minute or two on the bench and bring him back, finish strong.
Gertz will swing it to Wagner. Wagner intensely guarded by Bruce. Rather bursts. Wagner dribbles out of the intense defense. Step back jumper for Ward. Just off. Anthony will collect it. And a foul on Gertz. I believe that is a technical foul awarded for Anthony.
Yeah, the refs have really been talking to the Falcons about some extra comments after the whistle, and it was just a matter of time before they hit him with that.
Lewis will take the technical foul free throws and knock them down.
It's probably one of the negatives to us not having our whole student body back and at the games is it's kind of quiet in here, and the refs are definitely hearing everything.
Wagner will check out the contest here for Christian Porter. And Stephen Fike will also come into the contest. You mentioned the rotation trying to be implemented in this game. Yeah. What a game to do that, as we are nearly up double digits.
Yeah, I was talking with Coach Bell a little bit the other night, and he was talking to me about how he wanted to do this a little bit more, and so I really like it. You're getting more people in and allowing the guys who are going to play the bulk of the minutes to have a rest more often, and that's what we want. I mean, you can have guys like CP, AJ, and Austin still playing 34 minutes, but they're just going to get more rest.
Wales will attack the basket and head to the free throw line. The second leading scorer here for the Falcons, averaging 13 points a contest so far, with 10 points on the night.
Yeah, he can really play. That was a nice drive. He drove the gap. We got to slam that gap shut a little bit. I'm sure that's what Coach Bell's about to talk about in this timeout.
30-second timeout in favor of Pensacola. We will indeed step aside. Welcome back with more action here in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Wales at the free throw line trying to convert on his first trip and misses the first. Wales, the freshman, standing at 6'1" from Owensboro, Kentucky. Splits the pair.
It's the first time we see a little bit of pressure from him.
Difficulties accelerating the ball. Porter somehow finds Koski. Dumped down to Ward. Trailing Porter. Great rotation to Koski. Up and under good.
Nice ball movement right there. We didn't force on that press break and found the trail, swung the ball, found the short corner, and a nice take.
Koski's first field goal of the night. Pensacola now up by 10. Fike playing great defense, doing a great job not touching the ball before it landing out of bounds.
Yeah, smart heads-up play right there. You see the Falcons, they back off. They ran the press one time. Then we got a good bucket. They right back up in their half-court man.
Just under 4 minutes remaining in this first half. Porter coming off the double screen, finds a wide open Fike in the corner, just
Good
misses.
Look. It's a good look, good set. We got what we wanted.
Wales running towards the basket, no good. Rebound available from number 24, Devin Rankin, and he will head for his first trip to the charity stripe.
Yeah, I'd love to see Brantley step up right there, get outside that arc, and take that charge. But he's so athletic and jumps well. He was hoping to get that block.
The sophomore standing at 6'3", misses the first.
This last 3.5 of the first half, love to see us get on a little bit of a run, get hot, get real smooth offensively, limit their possessions. We've been fortunate they missed these last free throws. If we can run some good offense and make that hurt a little bit.
They go inside to Ward. A lot of contact there on the receive. He'll go up strong. Can't get the shooter's roll, but will head to the free throw line.
Smart by AJ right there. When he felt like he got the first bump, he just stayed at it and knew the ref was about to give him that.
2 back-to-back aggressive plays for A.J. Ward, one on the opposite side of the field on the rebound, and now the opportunity to get free throws because of the aggressive play on the low block.
Yeah, for sure. And getting to the line, scoring, everybody catch your breath for a second, then we'll be able to turn the D up a little bit. That's smart heads-up play by A.J.
Ward on his first free throw trip to the line knocks down the first. He now has 5. Now 1,001 points on his career. If only if we had a camera to see that poster. I've seen that poster practically my entire time here at Pensacola.
That poster's crazy that his brother Tyler's holding up, but it doesn't even hardly look like AJ.
Tough drive inside. Now in the hands of Fike.
Good outlet by Fike.
They get it ahead to Ward, and that is a goaltending call. Give him the bucket.
Good pass by CP, looking up the court right there.
Great ahead call there by the referee as we extend this lead to 13.
Yeah. I think if we get, I said this about 7 or 8 minutes ago, I think if we get to about 42 or 44 points for the half, I think that's going to be a really nice half and probably walking into about a 20-point lead at halftime.
Anthony rechecks into the game. Now guarded by Ward. Step back jumper on the way. Just misses. Rebound. Now back in the hands of Anthony. Alters his shots and finishes at the rim.
Yeah, you got to clean him up. Don't give him the second looks. Second looks have kind of killed us as far as letting them kind of stay in this game.
Porter finds Ward. Ward will drive on Simpson. Great rotation here by the Eagles. Lewis, double teamed. On the ground for the ball, and that will be a held ball call, but the possession will remain here with Pensacola.
There's been a lot. I think that's kind of what's frustrating the Falcons a little bit, too, on that drive you see by Austin. There's a lot of grabbing on the hands, and the refs are just kind of letting them play a little bit tonight, and everybody's kind of getting a little frustrated with that, and so we'll see how this goes, and the rest of this half plays out in the second half as well.
Another inbound play here for Pensacola. Porter the inbound. 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the half. Fike saves it from flying out of bounds.
A little sloppy, It's okay.
Porter with an attempt to get an acrobatic save, but the possession will switch over with the Falcons.
Yeah, the inbounds play got sloppy, the next pass got sloppy, the next pass got sloppy. That's usually how it goes. We need to be a little bit more disciplined on that baseline out of bounds set. The first pass is going to set up the next cut, so we got to be better with that.
Full court defense displayed by Pensacola. The ball now advanced to Anthony. Anthony will spin off of Lewis and attacks the rim.
It's a good take right there.
And a steal by Curry. Anthony by himself. Great pump fake off the glass and good.
Really crafty right there. This is kind of what we don't want. We didn't close the gaps on that last drive and then open it up, and then we got a little sloppy.
Pensacola, who
Good
once
set
led.
right here with this double screen.
Pensacola, who once led by 13, now only up by 7. Ball deflected off the Falcons.
That was a nice defensive stop by the Falcons right there because, that was a really good set. They got A.J. rolling to the basket with CP popping for the 3, and Austin made a pretty good pass, and they did a really good job of staying with that and breaking that up.
Ward drives. An offensive foul in favor of the Falcons. Amir Span.
Yeah. I was not so sure about that call, but, hey, we've been the beneficiary of some good calls, so Falcons got one right there.
Eli Mackey, the freshman, standing at 6'1", will come to the table here for Amari Wales. Gertz will also come into the contest here for Stephen Fike.
This last minute 23 right here is big for us to finish this half well. Get a stop and then some good looks. Falcons are on a little bit of a run right here.
Coach Pensacola was once up 13, now only leading by 7. Is that a little bit concerning for you? Now only up by 5 after the strong take by Anthony on a 6-0 run himself.
Yeah, I think, instead of us making the run that we talked about a minute and a half ago, Dave made the run and finished it hard.
He's talking to the bench over here.
MDEC will come into the contest here for Gertz, who just recently got checked into the game, but now only has 3 fouls. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, they're talking to, the refs are talking to number 5 here, and Anthony's he's playing so well, but there's a little bit of talk going on with him and a few guys, I think, on the bench and a few guys here and there, and the refs have warned him about the last time they're going to warn him, I think.
They find Ward. Anthony, the leading scorer here, and that is a technical foul, and I believe he's out of here.
They just warned him, and right after they warned him, he snapped off at the bench.
That'll bring Amari Wales into the contest. Anthony will leave this game as the leading scorer as well.
He is such a good player, and we were really, really struggling to guard him. He's so talented. Hate to see him leave early like that.
Lewis with another opportunity for technical foul free throws, and he converts at the line. Now making him the leading scorer of this ball game with 13. Lewis again at the line, give him 14. Pensacola now with the possession after the rewardance of the technical foul by Anthony, which could be costly here for the Falcons.
Yeah, you hate to see that for the Falcons because they were playing so well and on such a good run right there, and that kind of maybe broke that momentum just a bit for them.
There is a bit of conversation between the coach here and the officials, but play will resume with Ward's inbound. And Fike will lose possession. Here is Span. Up to Wales, spin move, gets the defender in the air and draws the contact.
He is so tough when he drives to the basket. He's strong and he's so athletic. Just got to keep our feet right there, maybe try to keep, as best as possible, keep him out of the middle.
Amari Wales, the second leading scorer here for Southeastern Illinois. His second trip to the line. First one up and out for Wales.
It's a good sub right there. Brantley got a couple fouls. Let him rest. Come back in, be strong in the second half.
Wilkerson will check in for Koski. Second free throw up for Wales and good. 2 of 4 on the night.
They pick up the pressure a little bit. They're amped up right now.
They go down low to MDEC, and he travels. Very unfortunate on MDEC's cause. Him being one of the tallest players on the floor, if he would have caught the ball, kept it high, could have gave us points here and possibly the 40.
His power dribble to that take right there. He powered and kept the ball low. Just love to see him just go straight up with that. Probably didn't even need that bounce.
Here is Wales guarded by Ward. Curry will take a 3. Just out of the rim. Simpson the rebound. Back to Curry, another try from long range, hard off the rim. Wilkerson fights for it. And it will remain here. Actually, it'd be going the other direction for Pensacola.
Yeah, it was great hustle right there, but he was on the line when he got off the ground. So
1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
I really like the Falcons' pressure when they're able to get up and guard like that. They can get after it, and so I think the coach is going to be talking to them a lot about that at halftime, maybe amping that up just a notch.
Ward, guarded by Span. Porter will take a triple. He drills it!
Big shot right there, big shot.
Christian Porter amidst adversity knocks it down from long range. Can Curry respond? No, he can't.
That was a good first half, good pace, good energy, exciting, a little emotional at times. It's going to be a interesting second half.
Pensacola up by 9, 1 point shy from your prediction of 42. We'll be back with more basketball, but until then, please enjoy from messages provided by Pensacola Christian College.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
Choosing a college is so much more than deciding where you're going to live for the next few years. It's choosing a culture, group of people, and academic standard that will shape you into the person you want to become. It's an exciting time, and when you visit campus, it gets even more exciting. It's your moment to get a feel for the atmosphere and community. Catch a game, sit in on classes, visit chapel, make new friends, and so much more. And now you can experience college life your way with multiple visit options. No matter when you come, you'll find a vibrant community influencing the world for Christ. You won't just blend in, you'll belong. So don't wait. See how you can experience PCC today.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load and, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule, a perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Welcome back, fans from all over, to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside me, Coach Jared Sellers. Coach, Pensacola now up 41-32 at the half.
Yeah, and you could tell right there Falcons looked like that was a great little set. They cleared the side. Nice dribble drive action.
That was number 10, Amir Wales, who now has 14 in the contest. Go ahead, Coach.
Yeah, my bad. I'm interested to see how the second half goes with Anthony being out for the Falcons and how well they react and recover from that.
3 for Gertz. Step backs and nails it. Liam Gertz, the sophomore.
Big shot by Liam right there to kind of get us rolling for the second half.
His second field goal of the game. He now has 5. They throw the lob up to Simpson. He grabs it and puts it in.
A couple of nice set plays right there out of the half for the Falcons. I really like that. It looks like that was a point of emphasis for the coach to run a few more actions.
Step through move for Lewis. He had 17 big points in the first half. That one just off.
Yeah, he had a great first half. And that was a good little floater right there. He usually hits that.
Spanhill drive, spin move. Lays it right off the bottom of the backboard. Ahead to Koski. Koski, one more man to beat. Up and under, no good.
A lot of contact on both ends there.
Burst will attack the basket, no good. Saved by Ward, but he steps out of bounds.
I think as I watch this second half, I'd love to see the refs almost blow the whistle a little bit more and clean it up a little bit. And I think both teams are kind of looking for that, and I think we'll see how the second half plays out with that.
Inbound to Simpson. Works on Gertz. No good. Just short. Koski finds Ward. One more pass to Gertz. Christian Porter now 4 more points away from breaking 1,000. Spin move on Ward off the backboard and good.
That was a tough finish. Nice clear the wing out by Brantley there and let AJ go to work.
That spectacular play by Ward puts the Eagles back up double digits. Short jumper for Curry, no good.
Yeah, Curry's a really good shooter, but he hadn't found his touch tonight, so it'll be big to see how the second half goes. Nice strong take right there.
Wales converts off the lazy turnover by Austin Lewis and a chance to get a 3-point play.
Yeah, that was a sloppy play right there, but I'm really, really impressed with Wells' ability and strength to finish around the basket.
Pensacola in their last game faced off against number 5 team in the country, Trinity Baptist, was up by 2 points and ended up losing that contest. Pensacola up at the half in this contest as well. What are they going to have to do to prevent an overcome matchup like the last contest they had?
Well, when they were in Trinity Baptist, we just kind of struggled with the getting into the offense in the second half because Trinity Baptist is so good defensively. Coach Jones does such a great job with them. But you can tell right already by us, our spacing is really good, and so that's just going to kind of open up the lanes to get the looks that we need. Couple over passes right there. I'd love to see a pull-up jumper. I think you were calling for that right there. That would have been nice.
He did a great job. I like calling it spacing and hugging your defender almost.
Yeah. Putting him in jail a little bit right there. That's kind of what you're talking about, keeping him behind you. Nice play.
Porter!
Big shot.
Now only 1 more point away from breaking 1,000.
Yeah, I think it'd be real special tonight. CP gets another bucket. That for Austin, AJ, and CP to all get it in the same game would be something really special. Those guys have played together for 4 years now.
Coach, I don't even think that's ever been done in our school's history.
It hasn't, and to have 3,000-point scores on the same team is really nice. These guys have been here 4 years, put in a lot of minutes, great quality minutes for the college. Real proud of that. The college should be too.
One thing that's interesting about these 1,000 points is that they've all played different roles in the past couple years. A.J. Ward being a bench guy and blossoming into one of our premier players. Austin Lewis being one of the 6-man roles in his sophomore year and blossomed to a second-team all-region player. Step back 3 for Porter, and he drills it! Christian Porter!
Big shot right there. Love it.
3-ball corner pocket for Christian Porter, the senior out of Jacksonville.
Really neat to have all 3 of them do it on the same night. I don't think you can kind of write that up. So really impressive. Love that. And this could be a big thing. Oh, big shot right there.
Such a pretty shot off the pin down screen.
Love it.
Christian Porter. Have yourself a day.
Yeah, this could be a big thing for those three and for the offense for the Eagles going forward tonight and all through the rest of the season is those guys kind of just coming into their own with that and everybody cheering them on and rooting it on, everybody kind of filling their role. It could be a big thing offensively for us.
Was that a 2 there, Coach? Because I believe they did just change the score from 52 to 51.
They did.
That is unfortunate there, but he does break the 1,000-point mark. Wales jumper no good.
Good box out by Lewis there.
Lewis will skip it to Gertz. Step through move, loses possession. Wales goes coast to coast off the glass and good.
You kind of see that a lot. Like you see Liam, and I think he's probably thinking if he'd have thrown one more right there, I think we'd have got a little bit better look. And then that led to the fast break. That's kind of a coaches always feel like that when you miss that one more.
Fancy finish rejected by number 23, Jamarco Burse. Wales to the basket, finishes through the almost rejection.
That was a strong take. I was just talking about a while ago about how he can, when he gets to the paint, how strong he finishes. That was nice. So big moment right here. The Eagles just had their 1,000-point scores, and now that happened. We were hyped, and then Falcons made a good run. It's going to be a good second half.
Wales leading all scorers with 20 points, 8.5. We will step aside briefly. Pensacola up by 8 with about a quarter of the half way to go. Alvin Chapman alongside with Jared Sellers. Coach, what have you been seeing so far in this matchup?
Well, it's been really a game of runs. We seem to be trying to pull away, and then every time we do, the Falcons just go on a little 6-0 run or something to keep the game close.
Tough drive to the basket. Gertz fouled. If only if he was going in the act of shooting.
Yeah, he started to give it up right at the end. He would have went up if he didn't think the ref was going to give him the call.
This will set up an out-of-bounds play here for Christian Porter.
Good cut.
Gets it to Ward. Lewis, great pass to Porter. In the hands of Ward, he'll take the jumper. Great ball faking, great basket as well.
That was just some good play right there. The spacing was a little off, but just a big shot made.
Pushes the lead back to doubles. Wales works inside, fading jumper, no good. In the hands of Simpson. Shuffle pass to Wales off the glass and good.
That's the second time in the row the Falcons have tried to run that, or the second time this half if they've ran that set where they'll put 3 guys on one side and then have one guy clear out for and open the driving lane for Wales. Nice shot right there by Lewis.
Great response there by Lewis. He now has 20. In the lane for Curry, no good. Second chance opportunity as well, no good. Porter by himself off the glass and good. His second fast break layup of the game.
Nice quick leak out there. He saw we were getting that rebound. Nice leak.
He now has 8. Simpson by himself on the low block and good. They find Lewis, drives baseline, one more to Ward, rotated to Porter, hard off the back rim.
Yeah, I think we're getting really close to see it's time for Coach Bell to put a few subs in. And there we go. We see Wells with another strong take. I'd like to see if in the substitution pattern if we can get maybe Josh back in or something like that and see how well he can maybe keep 10's penetration, out of the lane.
Yeah, I mean, the Falcons have been in it, but the main person doing all of the scoring and a lot of the heavy lifting has been Wales. If we can eliminate him to possibly go ahead in the scoring.
Yeah, since Anthony's been out from the first half, you can really see Wells kind of taking this game over. And if we can keep him out of the paint.
Just get past Sikoski. Great patience, and they rotate it to Porter.
Great patience right there.
Hand off to Koski. Great patience here by Porter. Now with 7 remaining on the shot clock.
It's okay, it's okay. Good patience.
Step through 3 for Lewis. Off the backboard and shot clock violation.
Listen, the shot clock violation right there is not the end of the world. We can get back and set our D up.
Issues with the clock here and the officiating.
Yeah, the
but
officials.
the adjusting just made.
Officials noticed that, added 4 seconds back to the clock. The pace of this game, that 4 seconds may be big late.
Koski now face guarding Wales. Simpson, second chance opportunity, good.
Yeah, we definitely were denying Wells, but then we still didn't stop the dribble drive to the middle from their other guards.
Great jab there by Lewis. A lot of contact. He'll endure it and find Gertz in the corner. And a foul on the floor.
Thought we might see the refs calling intentional there because it was an intentional grab of the jersey, but Liam's going to get a breather for that. He needs to catch his breath for a second, then come back in quick.
Raymer will come in for number 23, Jamarco Burse. Here's Wilkerson. Lewis with the jumper. Hard off the back of the rim. In the hands of Fike. A fresh 20 for Pensacola. Fike in the corner. Just misses. Wales to the basket. What a half he's had. And he'll head to the charity stripe.
He's such a good player. He's just putting his head down and going. And we got to stop ball. Everybody get back, stop. They really got 1 or 2 guys that are trying to do it all offensively. And we need to get back and stop those dribble drive lanes.
Wales with 12 points in this half. 24 total on the game. And 12 minutes of basketball remaining. Knocks down the free throw. Pretty impressive performance, especially in the absence of Brandon Anthony.
Yeah, he's playing really tough. Coach's got to be happy with his game. Really being a leader out there. Now AJ back in the game, and you see how the offense, really like the Eagles, they're running a lot of off-ball double screens and some staggered actions, and it's really worked for them. Maybe see if we can hit a quick roll to the basket on 1 or 2 of those.
Ward
nice
guarded by
set.
Rammer. Ward left all alone at the top of the key, off the front of the rim. Wills has been doing it practically by himself. He goes to the corner. And
nice
just like that, we have a 2-point ball game.
Yeah. See the Falcons are getting their legs about them and their offense about them and starting to feel real comfortable in that. See if the Eagles can do some things offensively to throw them off balance, and then defensively just mess it up just a little.
Koski goes behind his back and attacks the rim. He's left in the corner, open for 3, just falls out of the rim. Flake relieves the second chance opportunity for Pensacola. Lewis finds Ward. Fike in the corner, drives baseline, tries to find Koski. Hard drive to the basket, and a great finish.
We needed that, but I'll tell you, the Falcons have really turned up the D. Their on-ball body, when they're bodying up to stop the dribble drive, is nice, and the offense is going to have to get a little more crisp for the Eagles.
Full timeout on the floor. We will step aside. Pensacola now only leading by 4 after being up big at the half.
Yeah, interested to see how they come out of this timeout. We got that big bucket by Brantley, so see what set the Falcons have.
Pensacola led by as much as 13 at the 3-minute mark in the first half. And creates a turnover.
Great defensive stop right there.
Gertz will come to the table. Be mindful of him, though he does have 3 personal fouls. He comes in for Fike.
You know, Al, we were talking earlier about the substitution pattern of the Eagles in the first half, and it was keeping them fresh. And we're close to it in the second half, but it's definitely been changed up just a little. So interested to see how Coach Bell plays that and how he subs the guys in and out and keeps the legs fresh.
Koski takes the double screen, now guarded by Carroll and picks up his dribble. Ward will stop and pop for a jumper, no good. Rebounded by Span. Wales having a terrific half, leads the break.
Last couple possessions, AJ's settled for that 3 a little bit. Like to see him get just a touch deeper on it.
Raymer 3 on the way, off the front of the rim, off to Wales, attacks the contact, no good. They find Koski. Ward, he'll fire, good!
That was definitely better. His last couple of threes, he looked like he was just really pushing and pressing a little. He was a lot smoother into that. Nice big bucket.
Ward now 7 points in this half, 14 points total. They go inside to Simpson, and now Gertz has his 4th foul.
Yeah, you don't like to see that. He picked up a cheap one right there. Luckily, Fike's been playing really well for us, not just tonight, but on the road trip. So interested to see how he comes back in and holds it down while Liam gets the rest.
Carroll guarded by Ward. "13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Wilkerson will come to the table. Wales with 2. 1 second remaining. He launches. No good. Strong rebound by Lewis. He's been averaging 4 rebounds a contest.
Falcons struggled a little bit on offense right there. Nice stop by the Eagles and clean up the boards.
Ward, hard drive on Raymer. Can't get the bucket, but picks up the foul.
Great strong take. When AJ's going downhill like that, he's real hard to stop.
Pensacola leading by 7. Wilkerson coming to relieve some of the guards in the contest.
Yeah, he needs to. Hopefully, Colin comes in right here, gives him a couple good minutes off the bench, and those guys get a rest.
First free throw good for A.J. Ward. Give him 15. Porter will come out the ball game. What a half he's had. 2 big threes in a transition layup.
Yeah, he started the half real strong. I think it's good substitution right there because he definitely was looking a little tired. He gets a rest and then comes back in and finishes the half.
The point to surprise 1,000 was also very impressive. The step back 3 in the corner.
Yeah, it was a nice step back.
Reminds me of Jared Sellers in the late 2000s.
He shoots it better than I do. He's got a nice high release.
Curry, corner, no good. Off the hands of Curry, I believe. And we'll be heading northbound with Pensacola.
You know, the Falcons have played tough, but what's happened is they fight back, get it close, and then they let us stretch the lead, then they have to keep fighting back. So next few possessions for them is going to be key.
Lewis spins off of Wales, gets inside off the backboard and good! Austin Lewis! 5 points in this half,
Nice.
22 on the game.
Nice one-on-one play right there.
Curry tries to respond back on the floor, now in the hands of Ward, and he picks up the foul. Pensacola leading by 10. Span back in the ballgame here for Curry.
Yeah, the last 2 plays for Curry, I definitely thought he got fouled a little bit, and he's a little frustrated that he didn't get the call. So he's a really good player, and he hadn't had the game that he wanted tonight. So hopefully he'll be able to get back in and at least have a good second half finish for him.
Koski switches directions. A lot of contact, no call. We'll be heading southbound with the Falcons. Here's Wales. Span finds Raymer. Backdoor to Wales. One more to Carroll. Wales will fire and will get 3 free throws at the free throw line.
Good call. AJ got a good hand right there, but didn't give him give him the space to land. I believe that's AJ's 4th foul, so that's tough.
That is unfortunate. AJ Ward possibly getting substituted out of this ball game. Wales' first free throw, good.
Yeah, AJ's gonna have to rest, probably sit to about the 4-minute mark.
Blaze Conlon will also come into the game, the freshman from West Florida Baptist Academy. He'll come in for Austin Lewis.
So Austin's going to probably sit real quick and be right back in. So
another attempt, good for Wales. Now it's supposed to be 3 free throws there for Wales.
I think he might have been on the line, and ref only gave him 2 on that one.
We will just continue playing. Conlon in the corner. Koski, drive, no good. Kramer the rebound. In the hands of Whale. Trailing by 8, the Falcons. Wales takes the screen. Step back jumper. It's good. In rhythm.
I thought we did a pretty good job right there, at least not to get him the gap all the way to the basket. But he's so tough. If he's hitting that mid-range pull-up like that,
Wales keeping the Falcons alive in this game. Big second half. Koski to Porter. They go inside to Wilkerson. Jumper off the front of the rim.
Good look right there. Need a good stop right here, and then somebody to come down and make a big shot for the Eagles.
It's no question who the ball's going to be in the hands of. They're going straight to Wales.
Wales is definitely looking to create.
Gertz as well as Ward in foul trouble. Gertz coming now to the table. And also Ward. This can be risky here, Coach.
Yeah, I definitely see what Coach is doing. He's going to bring him back and just let his older players hopefully play smart right here. Coach Bell definitely feels like this is a key part of the game.
Wilkerson drives. Back to Porter in the corner where he hit his 1,000th career points. No good. Conlon the rebound. He works inside, lays it off the glass, and picks up the foul.
Yeah, that was good. Good offensive board by Blaze right there, and then to reward himself with getting some free throws right here.
This will send Blaze Conlon to the free throw line. Played 3 years at PCA right across the train tracks and transferred to West Florida Baptist his senior season.
Yeah, Blaze is a nice player. If he can get I'd like to say if he get both of these, but at least if he gets one of those, be a couple good minutes for him right here.
Gertz will come in with 4 fouls for Fike.
Interesting to see how the Falcons, if as we see AJ coming back in as well, if they try to attack our 2 guys with 4.
Another free throw try, and good for Conlon.
Nice couple minutes by Blaze right there.
Pensacola now up by 7 points. A player who played really good on the road stretch, Josh Alexander, hasn't been available for Pensacola.
Yeah, he hasn't been back in, so not sure what that is, but Josh has really played well over the break. Good stop right there. We're fortunate to get that. See us come down and run a really good set. This is a really big possession for us right here.
Lewis will check back in the contest as well for Wilkerson.
And see, I really like to see some of our guys really embrace their roles. Like you see Colin only coming in and getting a couple minutes right there, but he played really hard, played really sound defensively. It gave the starters a good breather. And that could be big for us. If everybody embraced those roles going forward, I really think we can play well.
Ward will drive inside to the basket. No good off the side of the backboard. Gert with 4, Ward with 4 as well. Wales will attack the center. Goes up strong, right out the rim. Keeps it alive. Finds burst. Floater in the lane. Rattles in.
Really impressed with Wells right there. Nice take to the basket, and then his second jump is so good. He's down and back up, cleaning that offensive board. Really, really nice player.
Outside of Wales, 4 field goals from his teammates. Everything else has been Amari Wales.
I definitely feel you on that one, Al. It's almost like maybe we run a box at him and then boxing one and just really try to mess him up something.
Fading jumper short, kept alive by Koski, and it will stay here northbound with Pensacola.
Yeah, I would like to see us on the other end, at least do our best to get the ball out of Wells' hands. He is such a good player. We got 4 on the clock right here.
4 seconds remaining. They go back to Porter. Fading jump shots, no good. In the hands of Rankin.
Pretty good look. I like CP shooting that because he's got such a high release jump on it, or high release on his shot. So I like that shot by him right there.
Span will go inside and gets his way in the paint.
He's a really nice player. He's really been doing so good on the defensive end. We haven't seen much offense on him. But that was a nice take.
Lewis, 3 on the way. No good. Rankin gets the rebound. Let's see the call here from the official.
I think he was out of bounds when he came down for that rebound, so then we got Eagles ball out.
Pensacola should get a fresh 20 here. Indeed, they do. Porter the inbound. 4:24 remaining on the game clock, 19 on the shot clock. Koski loses his defender. Inside he goes, no good.
Really good take. Hate to see that not fall right here. We need to stop right here, and I know they're going to Wales.
Wells, a 2-pointer can give him 40, rather 30, and he gets it.
He's having himself a game. He's tough.
Just like that, a 1-point game. The Eagles on top. We will step aside for the break. Pensacola up by as much as 13 in this ball club, now only up by 1. What a half here by Amari Wells, coming off the bench with 30 points for himself.
Yeah, I was just talking to you about during the break. I really think the way to stop for us is to try to run a double and a stunt at Wells, and then when he gives it up, we really look to deny him the ball back.
Porter 3 to separate it, no good. Rebound by the Falcons. The last lead by Southeastern Illinois was at the minute mark in the first half.
Yeah, there we are trying to deny Wells off ball, which is good because one-on-one, I just don't know that we can stop him one-on-one. Best thing to do is to keep the ball away from him.
10 seconds remaining. Span splits it, alters his shot, no good. Simpson second chance and is fouled That's Liam Gertz, and I believe that's his 5th.
You know, really, I'd like to see our body language is a little down right now because we've had the lead the whole game.
Now, it was on Gertz, but I believe they gave it to Austin Lewis.
Good call right there by the refs. So, I'd like to see our pick our body language up just a little bit. You can tell we've kind of had the lead, and now they're making a run. So we just need a couple guys, a couple of our seniors, or just to make a big shot right here. We're one big shot away from winning this game.
Second free throw, good for Simpson. That ties things up at 67. Porter goes to Ward. He attacks the rim, straight at his defender. Great bucket for Ward.
Really big bucket. Like to see that. Would almost like to see that set again the next time they take it.
Burst 3, hard off the rim.
Give it up.
And there goes Ward. Can he get to it? Throws it behind them in the hands of Gertz. Great hustle play by Pensacola.
Good.
17 remaining on the shot
See
clock.
if we can get another set. The ball going to the basket right here by Ward.
Nearly turned over there by Pensacola. Here is Ward. Drives hard, kicks corner. Lewis 3 on his big night. And he knocked it down from long range.
We just said it a minute ago that we need the seniors to make 2 big shots, and we just saw 2 of them right there.
23 there for Ward. Layup good. Porter out the contest here. Believe his ankle. Wilkerson in.
It's good work by our mop crew to clean up. So looking to play. We had 2 big buckets right there, and then they came back and got 1. But that's what we needed. I think those big shots right there, we changed our body language a little bit. The body language in the whole arena's changed. So looking forward to the next couple possessions right here by us.
That was a big shot on that last possession by Lewis, and a full timeout called by Coach Jason Bell in his second year.
Really want to see out of this timeout. Really want to see us get AJ driving to the basket.
We will step aside momentarily for the last 2 minutes of this ball game. Two minutes, 16 seconds remaining in this matchup. Amari Wells with 30 points, 18 in this half.
Yeah, he's playing great, and he's really kept him in the game. Looking forward to the set out of this timeout. Hopefully we get AJ driving to the basket and then shooter in the corner. That'd be really nice.
They get it to Lewis, and that's snatched away. Span in transition, and Lewis picks up the foul.
Good hustle by Lewis to get back and break that up, at least make him earn him from the free throw line.
That's Lewis's second.
It's an interesting set. I think I know what they were trying to run there, but probably the best defender on the Falcons team is Span right there, and I'd love to see us run that action away from him, where he's got to help, D.
Porter back to the table, Span at the free throw line. First attempt is up and good for number 4, Span. Two field goals so far in this half. Misses the second.
Good board.
Baseball pass to Ward. Don't think we needed that one there, Coach.
No, we didn't. We had a 2-point. Would have been better to come down, run that shot clock down, get a shot with about 5 seconds on the shot clock, shortening the game with us in the lead. But that's all right. That happens sometimes. You're aggressive. You just make plays. Now you got to make up for it on the defense, man.
Wells looking to waste a lot of time. Back in the hands of Wales. Wales, 30 in this game, off the bench.
Pretty good D right there by Brantley. Now somebody else going to have to make a play for him.
Span for the jumper. No good. Simpson the rebound. Secured by Lewis. Pushes the tempo with options. Great ball fake. Floater in the lane. No good. Back in the hand of Lewis. Ward. One more in the corner to Porter. Swings it over to Koski. Now, Coach, you should waste a lot of time here.
Yes. I think we went way too early. Good to pull it out right there and make him.
Lewis. Strong finish.
Good, strong finish right there. Good, strong finish.
Saved. Burst. Drives inside. And that's on Ward. That's its last one. Wilkerson now checked into the contest. That will send 23, Jamarco Burst, to the line. Misses the first. Ward out of the ball game for his 5 fouls, but what a half he's had, Coach.
Yeah, and he got his 1,000th point tonight as well, which is nice. He's had a great game, some big buckets. I think right here, we clean these boards up right here and be smart, stretch this game out. We got some good free throw shooters. I think we'll be okay.
Ward leaves this matchup with 18 points and a 1,000 career score as Burst knocks it down at the free throw line. Now in the hands of Gertz.
We want to use this whole clock right here.
Liam Gertz hands it over to Porter. Pensacola looking to milk a lot of clock here. They go inside to Gertz. One more to Lewis. 5 remaining. They dump it down to Gertz. Beautiful lob.
Excellent play, excellent action. Get that bucket.
That is a timeout. Not a timeout, actually. But honestly, beautiful play there by Lewis. Goes up with the intentions of shooting the layup. Would have been a difficult shot, but dumps it off for Gertz for an easy one at the rim.
Yeah, I think the whole drive, Austin looked for Liam in the post, and they X'd out, and he got it, and he got the drive. And I think he was looking for the dump back to him, and they did, and he got that bucket. Big bucket right there. You can really tell, you see the coaching staff also, that after that, talking to our guys, and once we get this stop, putting the ball in the hands of our free throw shooters and our ball handlers. And so
4-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Discussion between the coach and officials about the timing error so far.
Falcons are trying to get Curry in on this, but it wasn't a timeout or a dead ball. It was a shot clock or a clock violation. So on that, you can't get your guy in unless you call the timeout. So Curry's just going to wait to the next dead ball.
Pensacola now up by 5.
We just want to make them earn it, what they get right here. Don't put them on the line.
Koski guarding Wales. They go corner to Raymer. Bruce finds Wales wide open for 3. Off the front of the rim. Second chance opportunity, no. Third, yes. For a foul, though.
That's okay. Got enough time off the clock right there.
Fortunately, that one was on Lewis instead of Gertz.
Falcons really fighting hard to stay after that and clean those boards up right there.
That is Austin Lewis's third. That will send Raymer to the line. Raymer so far with only 3 points in this game, but a huge triple from long range.
Maybe the Falcons' legs just a little bit. They've missed a couple of free throws down the stretch here, so interested to see what they do after. If they make this, what kind of pressure they put on.
Free throw up for the Falcons and good for Raymer. Curry will check himself back in the game. They inbound it to Gertz. Gertz dribbles through traffic. Very dangerous decision there, but Wales will pick up the foul.
Yeah, so Liam's going to shoot the 1-and-1 right here. We feel comfortable, though, throwing the ball. Even though he's running the 5 for us, we feel comfortable with his ability to handle the ball under pressure like that and usually makes smart decisions.
Not too bad of a decision there on our end. Gertz, a 78% free throw shooter.
Exactly. He can shoot the ball, and he feels very confident. You can just tell by his body language and everything that the pressure doesn't get to him in this moment. He's glad to take those free throws.
16 seconds remaining in this half. Timeout called on the Falcons. We will step aside. .16 seconds remaining, 76-72 to score. Pensacola with their second best free throw shooter at the line.
Yeah, Liam shooting 1-and-1 right here. It's already a 2-possession game, so.
First attempt up and good for Gertz.
Yep. It's big right here that we get back and make them work. Just make them use 6 to 8 seconds to try to score this next bucket. And that's probably ball game.
Next attempt, the dagger free throw for Gertz. He finishes with 9. Wales will launch one. Good! 33 big ones for Wales off the bench.
I said let's try to make them lose 6 seconds, not 5.
Wow. And this is right back to a ball game here, Coach.
It is, but I really feel we're one free throw away from sealing this. Really smart on our inbounds right here. Probably setting a screen and moving back to the ball. I would run it. I'd let Liam set a screen for Austin. They're going to probably try to double that, thinking we want to get Austin the ball. Liam move right back to it. They foul him. He goes, makes 2 free throws. It's ball game.
Coach, literally 24 hours, you're in the same position. If you're the coach, what are you telling your guys?
Well, if I'm our guys, I'm telling them to be real smart right here. Let's just take care of the rock. Get it in, fouls coming, be really strong when you get it. There is a chance that they don't try to foul right away, they try to trap, so you want to be strong in the trap. If they don't foul in the first 2 seconds, they're about to foul. So just be strong with it and go make the free throws. From the Falcons down there, I'm probably switching every screen. Try to get a poke away right here. If I didn't want to foul immediately, I'd probably let the refs know I wasn't going to foul right away, so they didn't give me a quick anticipated whistle, and then see if we could maybe force something quick.
Coach, 11 seconds remaining in this half, but still a lot of time regarding with college basketball.
Yeah, anything can happen right here, especially as quick as Wales is getting down the court and scoring. Anything can happen right here.
Wales denying Gertz and span on Lewis. Simpson guarding the inbound. Porter about 6 seconds shorter, 6 inches shorter than him. And they foul Gertz.
Just what I said right there they did. Great call by Coach. Liam went and set the screen. Austin being our number 1 free throw shooter, they had to go to double that. Liam rolled right back to the ball.
Funny comment there by the official.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys were able to hear that one, but here is Gertz at the free throw line with an opportunity to break double digits. And he misses it. Coach, quick question. In the girls' game, I know when you call a timeout, the ball advances. Is that similar with the guys' game?
They haven't done it in the guys' game yet. Would love to see the guys' game. I would love to see the guys' game go to 4 quarters and then go to the advancing of the ball in the last minute. It just makes for a lot better strategy in all levels of basketball. Obviously, high school don't, but once you get to the professional level, international play, they all advance like that. And would love to see guys' college basketball get to that point.
Absolutely. 8 more seconds remaining in this game. Coach, if you are Coach Swinford over there for the Falcons, what are you telling your guys?
I'm telling them, hey, we want to get a quick shot here, maybe in the first 3 seconds, and then maybe they'll give us a chance for an offensive board just in case it don't fall. You gotta watch the inbounder right here. It's easy for him to get the shot back up. But if I'm the Eagles, somebody else going to have to make this besides Wells.
Yeah, I wanted to mention this fact here for the Falcons all game, but here's my opportunity. The coaches over there, they're actually brothers. The assistant coach, Coach Riley Swinford, the assistant coach, and the younger brother, Coach Sam, the head coach.
They've done a good job tonight and really getting these guys to play hard and keep competing.
They faced a lot of adversity in this game, being down 13 and even losing one of their premier players. Span inbounds the ball. 5 seconds remaining on the game clock. Tries to find Wales. They do. 3 on the way. Loses possession. And that is ball game.
Real fortunate right there. Great job defensively. We made them wait to the very last second. You're just not going to get that call at the end of the game. Great win for the Eagles.
78-75 is the score. A historic night here tonight with 3 players breaking 1,000 points.
Yeah, real happy for those guys. Great players. Been really great for the program. And to do it and get the win was big.
5-13 is the score. 6 games under 500. Coach, if you're the Eagles, are you trying to strive to get possibly close to that 500 mark?
Yeah, but, at this time, to be honest, we're not thinking about the record as much as we're thinking about just improving and being ready for regionals. Love to see them win every game, but they're slowly moving in the right direction. The offense is playing better. The guys are getting some wins under their belt, and excited to see where this goes, next week as they make a trip to at Bible and into Bob Jones and just hopefully compete better in the region. And, hey, anything can happen at the regional.
You mentioned they will take this trip on the road to West Virginia Appalachian Bible College and also to one of our toppest challengers, Bob Jones University in Greenville.
Yeah, they're one of our rivals, and they're a great program. They do a great job, and it's always exciting to play them and interesting to see how our guys do.
Pensacola gets the win and a 3-point advantage. 3 of our best players, the 3 seniors, finished with double digits. I am Mohamed Chapman alongside with Coach Sellers. We will see you next time.
Yeah.